Hello everyone. In today's class, I am going to explain the concept of Andhra Pradesh Polytechnic Entrance Exam 2025 Chemistry previous year questions with the solutions and explanation. So, now what type of bond is formed when a metal transfer electrons to non-metal? So, first of all, you have to know what is covalent bond, what is metallic, what is ionic, and what is hydrogen bond. Covalent bond is nothing but sharing of electrons between two non-metals. So what is metallic bond? So here bond between two metal atoms. Ionic bond is nothing but bond between metal and non-metal. Hydrogen bond is nothing but bond between hydrogen and more electronegative atom. So in this is actually a weak attractions. So by knowing all these things, so obviously the answer is ionic bond. Metal transfers electrons to non-metal. So bond between, in this what happened, metal transfers the transfer electrons to non-metal. In the sharing of electrons between two non-metals. So here metal alone transfers the electrons. So the answer is ionic bond. See, if you know the definitions of all in the next exam, if they'll ask you sharing of electrons between two non-metals, then you can easily answer that is a covalent bond. Now second question, what is the name of the process where carbonate ores are converted to oxides by heating limited air? Now let us see all these things. In this also, what is calcination? Heating of carbonate ores. Heating of carbonate ores converted into oxides. Converted into oxides without air, without or limited air. This is what we call it as calcination. So option first itself is the answer, but try to learn the remaining. So by supplying electricity, electrolysis means by supplying electricity, chemical reactions are happened. Chemical reactions are going on. Roasting, this is also nothing but heating. Roasting is nothing but heating of here sulfide ore. So in next exam you may expect this question, roasting, heating of sulfide ores converted to oxides only, converted to oxides in excess air, Now smelting is nothing but metal oxide is converted into metal oxide by heating metal oxide to metal. Metal oxide to metal by heating in presence of coke or coal. These are called as reducing agents, which reduces metal oxide to metal. So this is what we call it as the entire concept of calcination, electrolysis, roasting and smelting. If you learn all these things, you will learn the concept of entire ores. So that's why I'm explaining each and every option. The answer is calcination, heating of carbonate ores to oxides. Sulfide ores to oxides is roasting. Just by supplying electricity, chemical reactions are going on, that is electrolysis. Smelting is nothing but it is also heating, but metal oxide is converted into metal in presence of reducing agent. What are those reducing agents? Either it is coke or coal. Now third question, which of the following is an ore of mercury? Hematite. What is hematite? Hematite is Fe2O3, iron oxide. This is what we call it as ferric oxide. Ferric oxide. Cinnabar. Cinnabar is nothing but HGS. So mercury sulfide. Galena is nothing but lead sulfide. Lead sulfide. Bauxite is nothing but aluminum oxide. This is the exact formula of bauxite. Al2O3, aluminum oxide. We can write hydrated. Why? Because water is there. So hydrated aluminum oxide. So this is what we call it as the, now identify which of the following is an ore of mercury. Mercury is which is present in Cinnabar. So answer is Cinnabar. So if you learn these formulas, these are widely asking formulas. So try to remember these formulas. So there are two types of questions. One is concept based, another one is fact based. So this is like fact based. You have to remember the formulas. Then you can easily answer. This is like concept based, heating of substances, how it is going on. This is also concept based. Likewise, you have to remember the answers. If you have any doubt among all these questions and all, you can comment and I'll clarify your doubts. Fourth question, what kind of bond exists in a molecule of nitrogen? Which is very simple question. Nitrogen means N triple bond N. So triple bond is present between nitrogen molecule. So that is what we call it as the answer. Very simple, dead easy question. What makes graphite a good conductor of electricity? See, very important. Here graphite is exist in hexagonal layered structure. Hexagonal layer, different layers are present. So all these are what we call it as the layered structure. Say if you see this carbon, it forms 3 bonds. Usually carbon valency 4, it can form 4 bonds. So it can form 4 bonds like this. 4 bonds are present. But in this graphite, if you take any carbon, 3 bonds are present. In this carbon, 3 bonds are present. So in this, likewise, we have bonds are present. But one more bond is also there. One more electron is also on the carbon to form the bond. But bond is not forming. So that free electron is ready to conduct the electricity. That is what we call it as graphite is a good conductor of electricity because of free electron in its layered structure. Why free electron? Actually, usually 4 bonds are forming on carbon. Here in graphite, only 3 bonds are present on any carbon. 4th electron is very free that conducts the electricity. That is the reason. Now, which property, sixth question, which property allows carbon to form large molecules by bonding with itself? See, this is also very important. See, we have a property called as catenation. This is also fact based. What is meant by catenation? Catenation is nothing but bond formation between atoms of same kind. Say for example, carbon can link with other atoms. So in the entire periodic table, highest catenation power is carbon only. It can form thousands, lakhs and lakhs of molecules also, like that chains are forming. So that is why highest catenation power. Why it possesses the highest catenation power? Reason is very easy. And very important also, what is the reason behind carbon possessing the highest catenation power? Because of small size. One reason. Second reason is carbon single bond carbon is a strong bond. So because of these two reasons, the molecules, whatever maybe the lengthy chain molecules are formed from the catenation, molecules are stable. So that's why it possesses highest catenation power. Which property allows carbon to form large molecules? That is catenation. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask me in the comment section. Next question. Compounds with the same molecular formula but differ in their structures are called as, are nothing but same atom, having same protons, different in neutrons. Different in neutrons. So what is meant by different in neutrons? Say for example, we have C12 is there, C13 carbons are there. So in this, how do we identify neutrons? How to calculate neutrons? Neutrons calculation is nothing but 12 minus 6. Mass minus atomic number will give the neutrons. Here how many neutrons are there? 6. For 13, how many are there? 13 minus 6 means 7. So they are differ only in neutrons, remaining all same atom, carbon only, same number of protons. Protons are also 6 and 6 only, but neutrons are different. So that is, how do we identify same protons? Proton number and electron number is same. That is, atomic number is nothing but number of electrons. So atomic number, electron, proton, this 6 represents. So likewise, we can easily identify. Homologous means compounds differ with CH2 group. CH2 group. What is meant by the CH2 group? Say for example, I have CH3, CH2OH, ethyl alcohol. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So what is the difference between these two? The CH2 moiety is different. Remaining all are same. So these two molecules are homologous compounds, we can say. So functional group is nothing but atom or group of atoms. Group of atoms decides the nature of compound. How? Say for example, we have CH3, CH2OH. This is alcohol. CH3, single bond O, CH3. This is ether. Ether functional group is different, alcohol functional group is different. So the atom or group of atoms decides, alcohol properties are different, ether properties are different, decides the nature of an entire compound. That is what we call it as functional group. So isomer definition is same molecular formula, differ in their structure. So the answer is isomers. Isomers means same molecular formula, differ in their structure. Remaining also you should know to learn the concept. Now, which series contains compounds differ in their CH2 unit? Just now we have discussed homologous compound differ with CH2 group. So answer is homologous. Remaining isomeric, saturated, these are not the answers. Now, which functional group is present in carboxylic acid? See, carboxylic acid functional group is COOH. So this is the name of functional group of aldehyde. This is carboxylic acid. This is ketone. This is alcohol. OH is alcohol. C double bond O is ketone. CHO is aldehyde. COOH is carboxylic acid. So the functional group of carboxylic acid is COOH. So this is also fact based. You have to remember these formulas. In the next class, we will discuss the remaining questions, total 30 questions regarding chemistry are there. So in today's class we have discussed some questions. In next class we will discuss remaining questions. Thank you.